The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, Pacific music stars set to ignite Lamana, Marape addresses petition, and Miox and Eagles set for the semi-finals. Renowned Pacific Island artists DJ Noise, Kenyon Brown, Donnell Louise, and Crimson are in town tonight for a highly anticipated live performance at the Lamana Gold Club. Sponsored by Lamana Hotel and Heineken and brought to you by Future Now Music, this event promises to be a highlight of the entertainment scene. Fans can expect an electrifying show that showcases the evolution of their music since their last visit. DJ Noise and his fellow artists are known for their dynamic stage presence, and tonight's concert is said to be no different, offering fresh sounds and new experiences for their PNG audience. As they prepare to take the stage, the artists have expressed their excitement about reconnecting with their PNG fans who have been instrumental in their success across the Pacific.
That I see, I wouldn't say it's a message. I would say more of a thanks, because PNG has always been probably in the top 4 or 5 countries in our listening viewers, like top 10 countries to listen to. So I have a soft spot for PNG. You guys are always in our top 5 listening countries, and I'm very thankful for you guys.
Like everywhere else, we always bring something different. I'm sure tonight will bring something different as well, something beautiful, and I'm sure it's going to be crazy. So.
The 13th Annual Pride of PNG Women Awards was held last night at APEC House, a grand celebration honoring extraordinary Papua New Guinean women who have made significant contributions to their families and communities. The event, a flagship initiative by the CPL Foundation and Post Korea, showcased the impact of women across various sectors. Last night, APEC House was transformed into a beacon of inspiration as the 13th Annual Pride of PNG Women Awards celebrated the remarkable achievements of Papua New Guinean women, whose dedication and resilience have profoundly impacted their communities. The awards night was a testament to the inspiring achievements of these Papua New Guinean women, with distinguished guests including Governor General Sir Bob Dadai, CPL Foundation Director Stephanie Copus Campbell, and NCD Governor Poes Parkop celebrating their contributions. Governor General Sir Bob Dadai praised the nominees, stating his acknowledgement of their wonderful feats and services to their people and country.
We gather here to recognize these women who have dedicated themselves to their communities for the betterment of our nation. These awards are a celebration of the quality of Papua New Guineans, women who exhibit every day, and each finalist here tonight represents the best of our nation.
The awards featured 6 distinct categories. The Brave and Courageous Award went to Miriam Westwood. She was honored for her courageous act in Morobe, including saving lives and providing support to domestic violence victims in her community. The Care and Compassion Award was given to Somerville Kanaba, who is the co-founder of the Oro Women in Disability Advocacy Network. She received the award for her unwavering dedication to empowering marginalized communities despite her own inability. The Community Spirit Award was received by Jolie Larugagi, an educator at Pariro Primary School. She was recognized for her exceptional volunteer work and commitment to improving her students' futures. The 4th category Women Entrepreneur Award winner is Deborah Yalu, co-founder of PNG Solar Dry Limited, was awarded for her innovative business practices and efforts to empower local farmers through sustainable methods. The Sports Icon Award was awarded to Toya Wissel, a celebrated sprinter. She was honored for her remarkable achievements in sports and her role as a role model for aspiring athletes, though she was unable to attend the ceremony. And finally, the Young Leader Award was Geta Kamba, a media and development manager for Bernese FC and Port Moresby Soccer Association Team Maidens, who was recognized for her leadership and mentorship in sports and academia. In his closing remarks, CPL Foundation Chairman Sir Mahesh Patel highlighted the ongoing support for impactful projects.
I had the privilege of meeting most of the finalists who turned up today, this morning in the boardroom, and what my message to them was, everyone's a winner. What I meant by that was, if you've got a worthwhile project, you may not be announced a winner, that we will still support you. If you've got a worthwhile project which makes an impact in the community and we can measure that impact, we're more than happy to support that. And I know there's a lot of corporates out there who are willing to partner with us. Unfortunately, we can't give you branding because this is the way we want to keep it, but there's a lot of corporates who will put their hand up to partner with us to support your projects.
Prime Minister James Marape responded to a petition from the University of Papua New Guinea Student Representative Council, affirming the government's commitment to addressing law and order issues. Speaking at UPNG's Waigani campus, Marape praised the students for their leadership and promised a full response to their concerns by September 9th. He highlighted the opening of the Bomana Center of Excellence as a key step in expanding the police force from under 4,500 officers to 10,000 with enhanced training programs. UPNG Enga Students Union President Eliza Tengen urged the government to work with students to address the root causes of violence through community education.
Like the police and defense, what they are doing is like they are only providing security. So they are not addressing the real cause and the real root cause of the things that are happening in our provinces. So for myself, like Enga, if police are being engaged, like they are not doing anything to address the cause of it. They are only there to provide security and stuff like that. So to avoid these things, like government should work along with the students to educate our people. Let the government directly fund to the provincial student associations that we have, so that we will directly go and then carry out awarenesses, because these people need information to transform their mind.
TVWAN News continues when we return. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bungimyumi.
The Toyota JD Hi-Ace bus comes in 14 and 15-seater high-roof luxury model powered by 2.8 liters JD engine for optimal performance output, fuel efficiency and quietness, designed with improved safety features and easy maneuverability for tire steering angle. The Hi-Ace lift suspension and annular frame structure is opted for smooth ride, comfort and safety. Experience the ride on the Hi-Ace bus and experience the Hi-Ace pride, the bus that exceeds all expectations.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Find PNG made.
right across the nation. We eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young planalapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, UPNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Thanks for staying with us. Turning overseas to Australia, almost 2 years on from the devastating Riverland floods, a new challenge is confronting the area's tourism industry. As the River Murray levels continue to drop, houseboats are getting stuck on sandbanks created by the fast-flowing floodwaters, and there are calls for the government to provide a long-term solution.
Rob Hughes has been travelling the waters of the Murray for more than a decade.
Seen a lot of floods and droughts and COVIDs.
His love for the river led him to take up a life operating houseboats. But Rob's fleet and the Riverland's multi-million-dollar tourism industry has had its fair share of challenges.
We have been through a lot in the last couple of years, but we're becoming resilient.
And now they're facing an unexpected obstacle. High sand levels in several sections of the river have caused his boats to run aground, and it's getting worse.
We can get through just if there's one of us or one of our experienced guys on board.
It's a concern shared by Michael Paulson. He's a volunteer on the historic paddle steamer, the PS Industry, which is based in Renmark. Michael's worried that as boating on the river becomes more difficult, so too does the outlook for the iconic vessel.
If we don't keep it moving and keep it going up and down between towns and showing the flag, it will get lost. And you'll see it in pictures and that'll be it.
Mayor Peter Hunter wants to see action taken soon.
It's not just tourism, but it's people's lifestyles and that's people's livelihoods. So there's all three parts of that are really, really important, and we just want to get the conditions right.
The Department for Infrastructure and Transport says it has visited this section of the river and has issued a warning to boat operators. But a spokesperson didn't confirm any plans to address the shallow waters. For now, it's slow and steady navigation for an industry trying to stay afloat.
A picturesque town in rural Sweden is selling plots of land for the price of a cup of coffee. It's part of a plan to boost population numbers in the area and counter a nationwide housing slump.
Nestled next to the EU's largest lake in the UNESCO-recognised mountain, Jotne is Sweden's hidden gem. And right now, you can buy a block of land here starting from just 15 cents per square metre. On average, a block of land in Australia costs 7,000 times that amount. The scheme is open to anyone in the world on the condition they start building within 2 years and can open a Swedish bank account.
This is one of the plots included in our campaign, which we have in Götene municipality, where we are selling so-called leftover plots.
Why are you selling them so cheap?
Yeah, this was a bit of a stunt to get the local housing market back on track. We as a municipality, we need to grow. We are seeing an aging population and a birth rate decline.
Jotne's largest employer, Dalfgårds, produces ready-made meals, which it sells worldwide, and desperately needs more workers to sustain production.
We're depending on getting skilled workers to come here to be able to keep our growth going. It's everything from, producing the foods themselves to HR, sales, marketing.
Jotne isn't alone. Population growth across Sweden is declining, and experts say many rural towns are struggling to attract and retain residents.
The share of the working population is very small. So the tax resources they have to provide for welfare and social services are very low, and for the family that wants to move there, it's often very, very problematic.
With this as your backyard, it's no surprise really that thousands of potential buyers have already expressed interest in the cheap plots. And if this first round of sales is a success, the town is considering putting more lots up for sale. So for anyone considering a move to Sweden, now might just be the time.
3 maths tutors from the University of Melbourne are taking the Sandstone Institution to the Equal Opportunity Commission alleging gender discrimination. The tutors are among a larger group of 9 staff facing the axe from the university, and now a longtime colleague is risking her job to speak out in support.
Dr. Javeria Jalal balances raising 2 boys with a career teaching maths at the University of Melbourne. Irregular, casual employment makes that difficult.
I had to return to work 4 weeks postpartum after a C-section. That was not a choice really. I knew if I have to teach summer, I will have to do semester 2.
Dr. Jalal says her commitment to the job wasn't reciprocated. She's one of 9 maths tutors who will soon be out of work as the university moves away from teaching-only roles. The tutors were denied conversion to permanent jobs, and 3 are now taking their fight to the Victorian Equal Opportunity and Human Rights Commission, alleging indirect gender discrimination.
Which letter is this one?
As the primary carer at home, Dr. Jalal says she missed out on career development opportunities needed for new teaching and research positions.
So I think if a decision has been made based on what my availability was at that time, it's really unfair.
Melbourne University has not filed a response to the allegations. However, in a statement, the University of Melbourne said it did not accept unlawful discrimination and takes its obligations in relation to discrimination extremely seriously, adding, "We recognise workforce structures that rely on casual and short-term employment are neither desirable nor sustainable." Julie Frierson is a colleague of Dr. Jalal. She's just been made permanent after 36 years in insecure work. She says she's prepared to risk all of that by speaking out for her colleagues.
I think there's a grave injustice been done to the other 10 teaching associates.
Julie Frierson says it'll also hurt the students she loves teaching.
As far as I can see, it's turning the clock back about 40 years.
No date has been set for conciliation.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG é minha! Pine PNG made.
Mama Flame is not all Sam.
Me say you sing flame flower long one him. Me say me Kim Kai Kai belong family belong me. You go more yet.
Man belong me save like flower balls belong me what them kawa war na spring onion. All pikinini belong me save like him to mas pineapple donut me save walk him lo house. Ne me kumu mix him what them cow na karamapim long flower.
Tasty hash browns.
Time is scaling one time wala pela Kai Kai. Me save kissing more Kai Kai long all get a toya me tromoy one time flame flower.
You enough making more one time flame flower.
Scale Rise brings to you some Scale Indie vibes this independence. Cashing out a total of 300,000 Kina in prize money around PNG this independence. 4 fortnightly draws, 75 fortnightly winners, 300 total Scale Rise winners, and 1,000 Kina Scale Indie prize for every Scale winner. Here's how to enter the promotion. Buy any Scale or Ori Rice product, write your full name and contact details on the back of the store receipt, drop your entry into the entry box in store. For more information, either check in store or follow us on our Scale Rise PNG page. Terms and conditions apply. Scale Rise, and buy you like it.
Welcome back. While all eyes are on who will hold the new coveted trophy, Digicel ExxonMobil Cup aloft this year, early frontrunners, minor premiers Mount Hagen Eagles and defending champions Engameoks are all set to lay their claims early when they face off in the first major semi-final tomorrow at the Santos National Football Stadium. However, Lay Tigers and Hella Wigmen, who will meet in the second elimination finals, are worthy contenders for the major silverware and should not be taken lightly. Finals footy is upon us again. This is where they separate the men from the boys. After week one of the elimination finals, it's now down to 4 teams, Eagles, Meoks, Tigers and Wigmen, to continue the battle for the ultimate prize. Eagles and Meoks would kick off what promises to be a tense, high-energy rugby league extravaganza with a lot at stake. Both teams would be feeling refreshed and ready to go again after coming off a bye last week. The Francis Ray coached Eagles have never beaten Meoks this season, which could come back and haunt them psychologically. During their last 2 outings, Meoks held Eagles to a 16-all draw in round 1 in Minge, while in round 13, Meoks beat Eagles 24 points to 16 at the Ipus Oval in Wabek. For Sunday's showdown, Eagles need to be better in all facets of their game to get past the defending premiers, who knows what finals football is like and what it takes to win. Eagles need to start strong, stay consistent and maintain good discipline throughout, which is a key to advancing further in the finals. With their title defense on the line, Meoks would be drawing on the experience from last year to shoot down the high-flying Eagles for another crack at back-to-back titles this time. For Eagles, coming thus far is no fluke, but through dedication, commitment and hard work. They will stop at nothing to get past Meoks and book their first grand final spot since their 1997 to 1998 back-to-back grand final wins over Lay Bombers and Mendy Moros. Eagles' most recent semi-finals playoff was in 2016, but their season ended prematurely after they were suspended for 2 years. Meanwhile, the do-or-die clash between Tigers and Wigmen adds another dimension to the equation, with both teams won't be backing down, which means this could go right down to the wire, with 1 or 2 points deciding the final outcome. Tigers had to dig deep last week against a fast-finishing Moroc's outfit in a 10 points to 8 thriller to keep their finals hopes alive. But it does not get any easier when they face another powerhouse outfit and old grand final rivals, Hella Wigmen. Again, a bumper crowd is expected to turn up for this intriguing doubleheader on Sunday. The winner will meet loser of Eagles and Meoks fixture in the preliminary finals next week. The 2019 Pacific Games silver medalist Christopher Whitchurch has returned home to a surprise scene of huge junior squash players' participation at the Port Moresby Rackets Club Open 2024 held recently. Whitchurch was one of the only 3 junior squash players to start off his playing career at the Racket Club Open.
The PNG representative player expressed excitement of the overwhelming attendance at the recent Port Moresby Rackets Club Open 2024. The Australian-based PNG rep player, Chris Whitchurch, has been involved in squash since he was a child, but hasn't seen that many children participating in the sport before. He was proud to see many youngsters. Whitchurch recounted how things were during his time as junior coming up the ranks and making comparisons to the recent participation. But he is happy to be home and playing.
After the pandemic and everything, we all lost a bit of contact, so I'm just enjoying being back and seeing a lot of old faces. And I enjoy the squash too, but it's more just the bigger picture, because this is another good thing about sport. I guess it brings us all together. So it's just good to see old faces and good to be home.
Whitchurch didn't hesitate to express what this junior participation means to the squash talents and the sport itself. He said it is a positive sign for the growth and development of the sport and will benefit the national team in the future.
Yeah, it's really a massive change. When I first started in around 2016, 2017, at this same tournament, the Port Moresby Open, there was only 3 juniors. Me, Amity, and another boy, Tyrone from Lay. And now you look around and it's only kids, like you can't really see any adults around here. So it's been a massive change, and there's a lot, they put a lot of time and money into the development for the younger kids. So it's really good to see for the country.
The seniors' participation was also great. Their participation gave the young squash players reasons to play the sport. Christopher was hoping to represent PNG once more. He last represented PNG in the Pacific Games in 2019 and would want to give another go at it.
Yes, if I can, I'd like to represent the team again, but as you see, it's a lot stronger now, the competition between us young guys and even the kids pushing through. They're all on our heels, so it's much more competitive now, which is again a good thing for the future of the sport in the country, especially with a lot more opportunities coming up and opportunities to travel overseas and play overseas. So there's a bright future. I'm very, very pleased.
The Port Moresby Racquets Club Open 2024 ended on the high note with presentations. The athletes received their recognition in the presence of Digishell PNG's Senior Vice President Lorna McPherson. Digishell was a major player in the PNG Racquets Club Open 2024.
New PNG couples head coach Felipe Vega Arango has arrived in the country early today and was welcomed by PNG FA President John Capinato and General Manager Gordon Manub at the Jackson International Airport.
With important international matches awaiting PNG national football team, the couples welcomed the new head coach Felipe Vega Arango. Coach Arango flew into Port Moresby with his family from Hong Kong this morning. The new couple's head coach flew into the country with a task to prepare the PNG men's national team for the upcoming important OFC FIFA 2026 World Cup qualifiers beginning this November. He will aim to qualify PNG for the FIFA World Cup set for next year. Prior to his arrival, he had already been communicating with the PNG Football Association's technical department about his plans and is very clear about what he wants to achieve with the team. Arango is excited about the opportunity in PNG and will be working closely with Technical Director Harrison Kamake and the national team management in preparation for the World Cup qualifiers in November. He was received upon arrival by PNG FA President John Capinato, General Secretary Gordon Manu, and Executive Liaison Manager Amjad Tekwi, who was instrumental in making sure his travel arrangement to Papua New Guinea was a smooth ride. Arango replaces former couples head coach Warren Moon. Rex Lita, TV1 Sports.
And now the weather forecast. Southern region, isolated showers and thunderstorms with rain drizzles. Port Moresby, cloudy with few showers and drizzles. Omase, scattered showers and thunderstorms with areas of rain. Lae, chances of rain showers and drizzles to cloudy. New Guinea Islands, scattered showers and thunderstorms with areas of widespread rain. Kavieng and Buka, cloudy with rain thunderstorms. Highlands, scattered showers and thunderstorms with areas of rain drizzles. Mount Hagen, rain showers and possible thunderstorm clouds. And that ends the news tonight. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TV1 News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank